Man, it's been a long day today. I recorded this earlier, and I had to get to work, and so I just got back. It's about midnight, maybe 12:15. I just wanted to share my thoughts about the workout, but also I guess what's been on my mind. So I wanted to first and foremost plug one of my favorite artists. His name is Jay Warren. I'm listening to his radio station on Pandora, so it's not all of his songs that are playing. Some of them are by other artists, but the title of the video comes from one of his songs. It's a danger, the thing is Dangerous Thing. I think that's the name of the song, Dangerous Thing. And there's this line that he says where he says somebody's been granting me all my wishes. And so basically I wanted to relate it to what I'm doing here. What I'm doing in the gym every day, what I'm doing in my personal life, trying to get close to God, also on social media trying to inspire people. I really believe, and it's more than a belief, I basically know that the ideas in my head are of worth, that they have worth and that they have value, that they will help people. The only thing is that this will all be on God's terms, not on mine, and so I have no say as to whether or not I'm going to blow or whether I'm going to go off, whether or not I'm going to be discovered by anyone. But one thing I know is for sure is that I believe God's trying to teach me a lesson, that he needs to prepare me personally first before any of that can happen. He needs to help me to develop my character, because the one thing that should be on everyone's mind, if you think you have a chance or like a potential to make an impact, you have to realize that not only will other people be impacted, but you will be impacted too. And if more attention comes your way, people start to figure out who you are and start to come to you. There's going to be an impact, and there might be changes made. And the last thing you want to do is change who you are because of attention. And so one thing that God's been telling me that I need to make clear to myself is, what are my motivations for doing this? And so I've had experiences in the past where it kind of fuels me sometimes, just trying to prove people wrong. And that's the wrong mentality to have. And I've learned that. And so what I need to do is realign my focus and make sure that the reason I'm doing this is because I can, because God has blessed me with the ability to do it and the choice. And B is because it can help people and it will help people, and because this is what God needs me to do. And if that's my only motivation, and I do it for me, and secondly for everyone else to become better, and I cut off the part of me that wants to prove people wrong. If I do it because I'm trying to prove people wrong, I might just never make it, and that's the scary part. I don't want all this work to be for nothing. I want this to have a positive impact and a good result on the people that listen to this, that watch this, that hear this. So hopefully this ages well, and hopefully at some point I'll be out there and making an impact. My dream is that millions of people will hear my voice and hear my thoughts, and at the very least, I don't plan on changing people's minds or perspective. I plan on changing people's attitude more or less. I plan on changing the way people, the way that people listen, the way that people think, the way that people talk. But their decisions are their own. I just want to be the person that sparks the thought or sparks the idea that maybe there's more. Maybe there's more I can be doing, more I can be thinking, more I could be saying. And hopefully at the end of the day, people are doing more, and that will make the world a better place. And that's going to be my spark, my impact. So doing split squats here. I've been toying with the stance because I've been doing this for like a week now, trying to build up some athletic strength in my legs. One thing I've been toying with is like how the supporting leg that's in the back, obviously I'm squatting on the front leg, how far back should I plant my support leg? And I've actually been moving it in a little bit closer, farther up, because I like to think that I want my front leg to be taking as much of the weight as possible, and that my back foot should be there only to support. And so that's what I've been practicing, because if my stance too wide, then I feel like the range of motion is shortened to a point where it becomes less effective. So anyway, that's what I'm like, in my mind, I'm kind of thinking about how I would like to maximize not only the positioning and the balance, but the depth and the range of motion. So anyway, here I'm doing the overhead squat. I'm warming up basically, but I only go up to, I put 5 pounds on the bar. This is something I was doing a long time ago, maybe a month or two ago, and I've been kind of neglecting it because I wanted to focus on other parts of my body. So I'm just coming back. I call it greasing the groove. I got the idea from Ivan Juric that every once in a while you should do a part of your body that you're not focusing on, but just to make sure that it's still there, that you're still maintaining the mind to muscle connection and everything, that everything's still fine. And so I'm greasing the groove here. I'm just practicing with the lightweight. I think the most I've gone up to is 10 or 15 pounds on each side. It's because my shoulders are weak and they lack stability, mostly my rear delts. Like, I've done a lot of push-ups and things in my life, and so I think my front delts are more developed, but my rear delts are the ones that struggle. And so this is a great way to target that and to target my stability overall. And so, yeah, I would recommend this to anyone. This is actually really good exercise. It's like a good accessory exercise too. Helps you practice squat depth, helps you develop stability in your core and your back and your shoulders and everything. So it's great. Let's see, anything else I did today? I'm trying to think. My workout was, oh yeah, I did RDLs. So after this, I went to Romanian Deadlifts because my personal rule for my way of being disciplined is that I can't do any pushing without pulling, can't do any pulling without pushing. And so the reason why is because after the first month of squatting so much, that my right knee started to give me problems, and I kind of realized that first of all it was an issue of balance, that I might have been shifting my weight too far to one side when I was squatting, and second I realized that the pain was kind of on the front side of my knee. Actually it was in two places, but anyway, what I realized is that I needed to be pulling as much as I was pushing, so that way I can strengthen the muscles on both sides of my knee, because if you think about it, the ends of the muscles are where the ligaments and the tendons are inserted, if that makes sense. Like, the muscle connects to the bone and to the joints. And so if the muscle is not being worked and the muscle starts to get tight, it could pull on the ligaments enough to start causing problems. So I just need to make sure I'm not only warming up, but exercising properly on both sides of each joint that I'm using. Like in this instance, it's the knees. But this is why you need to do, I don't know what I forgot what the name of it is, but like where you train opposite sides, or I guess complementary sides of a system. So anyway, this works the hamstring, glutes, lower back, and also it just happens to work your grip strength, so that's a good thing too. I love the RDLs; it's been really good for me. I did it for a whole month. I went ham on the RDLs, and I did them every day for 15 sets. No. Well, 5 to 10 sets, we'll say, every single day, and it really helped. It made my squat kind of blow up a little bit. My lower back was really weak, so I was looking for exercises that would strengthen my lower back, and so I did this for a month and focused on it, made it a priority, and then I was able to PR on a squat. So anyway, that's been it for me today. Hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. And before I turn this off, if you haven't been to the gym today, get off your butt. Please go to the gym. Do it for you.